Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how to do a full face of makeup for beginners. So I've had a couple of requests on, how do I start off doing my makeup, because maybe in some of my previous tutorials there may be too many steps or too many products. Yesterday what I did was I tested out this look to see if it works. If you've seen my foundation routine, you see usually I put on like a liquid foundation and set it with the powder and go from there. I wanted to see how it would work if I skipped the powder, and how long would it last, what have you. So what I did was I used a mattifying primer and the same foundation that I usually wear most of the time, and it lasted all day and it looked great. So I'm going to show you guys just how I did that. I started off by using Tarte's primer, which it comes out clear and it's very mattifying. So it helped my face to stay matte all day. I do naturally have an oily T-zone area and none of that oil showed through. So it's just a clear primer, and I'm just going to put that all over. So I've already done my eyebrows and my eyeshadow. I'm going to put the link in the description bar for my eyebrow routine and a simple eyeshadow look, because this is basically the same look, I just use different colors. So I'll insert both of those in the description bar, so you can definitely click on that and see how I got, this eyeshadow look and my eyebrows this way. So now that my face is primed, I'm going to go right into the foundation. What I would recommend for a beginner, there's plenty of good foundations out there that I really like. As you know, if you watch my videos, my favorite is actually Revlon Colorstay. So it's this one right here. And I recommend this one because you get pretty good coverage and it's inexpensive. The most you'll probably pay is about $12.99. So I think it's a great foundation, especially for beginners. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. With the MAC 190 brush. And buff that all in my skin. Okay, so now that my foundation is all blended in, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer in a lighter color. Now this step is optional, but this is something that I really like to do. I'm not going to do a full out highlight and contour, but I at least want to lighten up under my eyes just to give my face a little bit of dimension. No one's face is just all even one color like it's looking now with my foundation on. Usually we're lighter in the center parts or the high planes of our face. So your foundation or your makeup could look a little bit more natural. I believe it's important to bring a little bit of dimension back to your face by having, the lighter spots and the darker spots. But for a beginner, I think just a little bit under your eyes will be totally okay until you get the hang of doing full out highlight and contour. So what I'm going to take is LA Girls concealer in a lighter shade. The shade I'm going to use is medium beige. And I'm just going to take a little bit and put it under both eyes. And I'm going to blend it out with my finger. Okay, so my concealer is all blended out. Usually this LA Girl Pro concealer is going to run you about $2 to $3. It gives you like a medium to full coverage. You could shear it out with your finger if you didn't want it as full of a coverage. So that's why I do recommend that you get it. Like I said, it's very inexpensive. So, you know, for a beginner who's just trying out, you know, using makeup for the first time, and you didn't want to get anything too expensive because you don't really know what you're doing like that as of yet, I do recommend getting that concealer. It's a pretty good product, especially for, you know, between $2 and $3. It's pretty good. So when I tried out my makeup yesterday, I went ahead and put the foundation on because I had a mattifying primer underneath. It lasted all day. I had no oil showing through. It was fine. Now, if you do have extreme oily skin, I would recommend that you set it with a powder, like maybe a lightweight powder, and you'll use just a big fluffy brush. And one powder that I think it's really good is Revlon's Nearly Naked powder that I've been using a lot lately. It's extremely lightweight. It has, you know, beautiful color to it. You know, it's a great powder. So just take a fluffy brush and lightly dust it all over your whole face, and that's it. So now we're moving on to blush. What I would recommend for beginners is to use a bronzer as a blush because, you know, it just kind of defines your face, you know, gives your cheeks color and finishes off the look a little bit. So for a bronzer, what I usually use is MAC's blush in the color Format. And I'm going to take this brush here and go ahead and apply this as a blush. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the blush. So all I'm gonna do now is apply a lip color and put false lashes on off camera, and I'll come back and show you the final look. Now, of course, false lashes is definitely optional. You can definitely put a couple of coats of mascara on, whatever is your favorite mascara, and it will be totally fine. But I can't live without lashes. I absolutely love them. So I'll apply those off camera. If you wanted to see how I apply false lashes, I'll definitely leave the link in the bio on how to apply false lashes, and I'll be right back. So this is the final look. So I've just applied my false lashes, and for my lip, I'm wearing MAC's Relentlessly Red with MAC's Brick Lip Liner. So I hope this video has been very helpful for you. This is a makeup routine for beginners. So don't forget to click the links in the description bar to check out the simple eyeshadow routine and also the eyebrow routine, so you can see how I, you know, pretty much got my eyes this way. So for a very cheap price, pretty much putting, you know, a good primer on, a foundation, and a nice blush, you should be able to get a great look, you know, for a beginner for a really cheap price. So make sure you click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.